RHOC Newbie Katie Ginella's shady divorce revealed. Details of RHOC newcomer Katie Ginella's shady divorce have now been revealed, and it does not paint her in a great light. She seems very happy with her current husband, Matt Ginella, and he keeps her balanced. Now, her previous divorce has come to light, and it is quite shady. So what exactly happened in her last marriage? Keep reading for more details. RHOC newbie Katie Ginella's shady divorce revealed. Katie Ginella was introduced in Season 18 of RHOC through Gina Kirschenheiter. They met via RHOBA star Sutton Strack, who made a quick appearance earlier in the season. Gina brought Katie to a party that Heather Dubrow was throwing, and she seemed very genuine and down to earth. She explained that she met her husband, Matt Ginella, through work, and he really meshed with her eldest daughter. It was a good fit until she came in and started some unnecessary drama. In a previous season, Heather and her husband, Terry Dubrow, took a photo at Disneyland and were accused of staging it for the paparazzi. Katie had proof that the photo was allegedly staged and shared it with Tamra Judge, Emily Simpson, and Gina. This caused an immense amount of drama, and the ladies are still at odds. Now it seems that this may be a pattern for Katie, as she is being called out by her ex-husband for forgery. According to Reality T, Katie's ex, Andrew Sunseth, accused her of forging his name to obtain loans. She has always talked about how hard she has worked, and that was how she met her current husband. However, it appears that Katie did not always do things the legit way, at least as far as Andrew was concerned. The two divorced in 2016, with Andrew receiving primary custody of the couple's 3 children, Max, Gavin, and Kaylee. Katie got visitation and was ordered to pay Andrew $1,220/month. That was about half of her income, while he made around double. They ended up heading to court in 2018 as she wanted primary custody, claiming he was abusive to the kids. That was when he made his own claims against the RHOC star. Thief who doesn't pay. When Katie Ginella and Andrew Sunseth went to court 6 years ago, he maintained that she had not paid the proper child support. He stated she did not pay $17,000 in support, plus his $5,000 legal fees. Andrew then went on to add forgery to his list of complaints. He had wanted the RHOC newbie behind bars until she rectified her mistake. She even copped to her wrongdoing when it came to the child support matter, but maintained she had no way of paying the amount set upon her. More so, Katie stated that she did not avoid payment and had set up a payment plan. Yet she denied the forgery allegation. Child support was dropped in 2019 and she got custody of Kaylee. To add insult to injury, Katie Ginella's company, T-Shots, now has a $5 million lawsuit. Katie Ginella thought she was stepping into the world of the Real Housewives of Orange County with a clean slate, a fresh start, a chance to showcase her impeccable sense of style, her high-end golf connections, and, of course, her new lease on life as a single woman. But Orange County is no place for secrets, and as soon as word got out that Katie's divorce wasn't as amicable as she originally claimed, the whispers turned into full-blown screams. It all started at a casual lunch with Shannon Beador and Emily Simpson. Over glasses of overpriced Sauvignon Blanc and a charcuterie board bigger than Shannon's latest home renovation, Katie mentioned that she and her ex-husband, high-profile golf journalist Matt Ginella, had simply grown apart. It was a classic housewife line, vague, non-confrontational, and meant to keep prying eyes away. But Emily, a woman with a law degree and a nose for drama, wasn't buying it. "You just grew apart," Emily pressed, arching an eyebrow. "No cheating? No scandal? No secret second family?" Katie let out a nervous laugh, shifting in her seat. "Nothing that dramatic. But OC women are like bloodhounds when they smell a cover-up, and the more Katie tried to brush it off, the more determined her castmates became. Within days, the gossip mill was running wild, and Tamra Judge, self-proclaimed hot stirrer of the group, was leading the charge. "I heard it was not a clean break," Tamra revealed during a gym session with Heather Dubrow. "Apparently, there was some shady financial stuff going on. and somebody might have been seeing someone else before the ink was even dry. Heather, never one to engage in lowbrow gossip, but always one to listen, pursed her lips. "Who told you this?" Tamra smirked, wiping down her treadmill. "Let's just say Orange County is smaller than you think. And divorce records, they're public." Soon, the rumors reached Gina Kirschenheiter, who had her own messy divorce in the past. She wasted no time getting Katie's side of the story over an afternoon of spray tans and green juice. "So, what really happened?" Gina asked, adjusting her disposable thong. "Because everyone's talking, and girl, you know how this goes. If you don't get ahead of it, someone else is gonna tell your story for you." Katie sighed, looking around to make sure they weren't being overheard. "It wasn't supposed to be messy," she admitted. "But Matt and let's just say we had different ideas about money and fidelity." Gina's eyes widened. "Wait," he cheated. "Or you?" Katie bit her lip. "I don't want to get into details, but let's just say I wasn't the only one in our marriage for a while." By the time the next group event rolled around, a lavish yacht party thrown by Heather, the tension was thick enough to cut with a diamond-encrusted butter knife. Katie walked in, head held high, but the energy shifted as soon as she stepped onto the deck. Tamra wasted no time. "So Katie, we have to talk." Heather, always the voice of reason, or at least the voice of calculated confrontation, stepped in. "There have been a lot of rumors swirling about your divorce, and I think, for the sake of transparency, maybe you should set the record straight." Katie exhaled sharply, gripping her champagne flute. "I didn't want to make this a thing, but since it clearly already is, yes, my divorce was complicated. Yes, there were financial disagreements. And yes, infidelity played a role." A hush fell over the group. Tamra, never one to hold back, leaned forward. "His or yours?" Katie's eyes flickered for just a second, just long enough for Tamra to pounce. "Oh my God, yours?" Katie bristled. "Look, marriages are complicated. Sometimes things happen." "So you did cheat?" Emily pressed, sipping her drink like a courtroom interrogation was happening before her very eyes. "I moved on," Katie corrected, her voice tight. "Long before we officially signed the papers, I emotionally checked out. And if I met someone along the way, well, I wasn't the first in the marriage to do that." Gina nodded sympathetically, but Tamra wasn't done. "Was it someone we know?" A nervous flicker in Katie's expression sent the entire group into overdrive. Heather looked mortified, Shannon gasped, and Gina's jaw hit the floor. "Shut the hell up," Tamra whispered dramatically. "Was it someone in Orange County?" Katie set her glass down and crossed her arms. "I think we're done here." And with that, she walked away, leaving the women in stunned silence. The fallout was instant. Within days, social media exploded with speculation. Who was Katie's mystery man? Was he still married? Was he a fellow golfer? A businessman? A former flame? Meanwhile, Matt Ginella, who had stayed silent throughout their divorce, suddenly released a cryptic statement. Some truths take longer to reveal themselves than others. He posted on Instagram, along with a black and white photo of himself staring off into the distance. Tamra, naturally, reposted it with a thinking face emoji. By the time the next episode teaser dropped, Bravo fans were already foaming at the mouth. The preview showed Katie and Tamra in a screaming match, Shannon gasping dramatically, as she does, and Heather looking deeply uncomfortable as someone shouted, "You don't get to play the victim when you're the one who stepped out first." The message was clear. Katie Ginella wasn't just the newest RHOC housewife, she was also the center of the season's biggest scandal. And in Orange County, scandal is the ultimate currency.